And oh, you're gonna love me. You're gonna wanna hug me and squeeze me. Sometimes we say things that we really don't mean. We do things in between the lines. We should do more than stand out. I'm sorry if I made you feel less than who you are, a little insecure. Hope you shining star, I wanna spend my nights with you, my life with you. Oh, baby, babe. Please wait up for me till whenever I get home. I know that you're all alone, thinking about what you're gonna do. I hope that you see it through. And oh, you're gonna love me. You're gonna wanna hug me and squeeze me. Sometimes I think we don't really say enough. Why is it so hard to keep in touch when we're laying right next to each other, baby? We shouldn't read into things so much, overthinking, understanding such. Don't let our feeling change it up. I wanna spend my nights with you, my life with you. Oh, baby, babe. Please wait up for me till whenever I get home. I know that I'm all alone, thinking about what I'm gonna do. I hope that I'll see it through. And oh, you're gonna love me. Are you gonna hold me and squeeze me? And oh, you're gonna love me. You're gonna wanna hug me and squeeze me. And oh, you're gonna love me. You're gonna wanna hold me and squeeze me. Oh, oh, you're gonna love me. You're gonna hold me and squeeze me. Okay, Tiana Taylor, thank you for your song. Thank you that it came through as a song that repeated to be sang today. That was my a cappella rendition. So, the opening map, meditation, affirmation, and prayer. Thank you, Luster Scott, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be, for these divine truths channeled through me for the empowerment, for the overall love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness of my beloved brothers and sisters of humanity. Thank you for all we are, do, and be, knowing that everything is happening perfectly in this experience. And we have become the perfect private investigators in our life of where is the love and peace and happiness within all this. And what else is possible for our bliss? And how else can we shine? With all that being said and done, we thank you for all the messages that come through, all the inspired channeled messages that are perfect for me and for you and for we and for he and for she and for them and for us. Thank you. And after these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah. So, for love. Ooh, love came out with the word wealth today. Yeah. As this channel was changing the vibration of from poverty to wealth, this channel said, well, how can I really embrace that I am rich? What am I rich in? Okay, I know I'm not looking at my bank account because at the time the channel was having a hard time just coming up with the rent money. So instead we said, well, I got a house full of love. I got children all through my house. And when I come home, they are so excited and they love me. People can't buy love. So, I mean, they could buy attention. They could buy even some admiration. They could even buy some worship, but they cannot buy true love. So this channel said, well, if love is wealth, I am really, truly wealthy and rich and blessed and prosperous. So love and wealth. Love is the real wealth. Spark in the place of peace. peace and spark it up. Light them if you got them, because it brings you peace. For happiness, addition. The bottom of the deck, we have experience. So there's been an experience that is bringing in the addition of wealth that is new. It's a spark. It's something different. It's lighting a fire. It's very inspiring. Yes. The flash card we have today is the gorilla, looking like a king of pentacles. Very determined, very focused. I got my eye on the prize. I know exactly what I'm moving towards. Names are coming through it, and especially the name Greg is coming through to me. And I'm also hearing Grace and Graciela and Gabriel and Gabriella and George and Georgie, my cousin Georgie, come through. Hey, cuz. And Georgina, your name came through. So, is that it? I also hear grant. So somebody is going to come in through a grant. Somebody's been working to getting a grant. You're going to get that grant, or you've been thinking about making a move to get a grant. Go get your grant. The bottom of the deck is the yellow duck. Quack, quack, baby. You've had experience with allowing the water, the emotion to just roll off your back, realizing that this is an experience. It is not you. You are not the emotion that you sense or feel. Emotion is a temporary experience of an energy that is passing through you. It's not yours. You don't have to own it. It does not have to stick to you. Allowing it to pass through is giving you this ability to really make moves, continual moves toward your goals. Interestingly enough, it's coming up for us right now that the ego will bring up a side thought, an emotion in you that is literally meant to restrict you from making those moves that you're about to make and take, which bring you that much closer to your goal, your dream, your manifestation, your materialization towards that which you truly desire, which is in harmony with your life purpose. So that ability to maintain your yellow energy like this duck and the smile on your face. Yellow energy is, first off, solar plexus chakra, moving decisively in the direction of the things that you choose for yourself. But yellow is the color of joy. Yellow is the color of the sun. Yellow is the color of power and energy. So maintaining your energy, maintaining your power, continuing to move forward, regardless of the emotions that wash over like the water, is very powerful for us at this time. Yes. So for you, love, peace, and happiness, family, Butterfly Nation, Masters of Transformation, this experience has brought you to a point to where you've added in enough happiness in your life, enough stability of happiness in your life. It sparked a lot of peace. And now there's a wealth of love available for you, and that love energy that you are radiating. And it's not even that it's available for you now. It was always there. You were always it, but you're displaying it in a prosperous and abundant way. And this is bringing in more. This is bringing in more. The major arcana energy that's coming through today is the Wheel of Fortune. Change of fate, change of destiny, positive changes moving in a right way for you. If you've been doing positive things in a right way to get here. For those who were underhanded, manipulative, dark, deceptive, and ugly in their behaviors, those things are coming full cycle. This is a karmic return card. This is a card that says, what you do comes back to you. And now it's time to cash out on it. And whether that cash out is a restriction because you were doing things in a shadow way, or whether that is a freedom, a release, and a lightening of your load because you were doing things in a light way. For some of you, You can expect huge payouts coming in. Windfall is coming through today. I when I first started reading tarot, I would see it a lot. And then something changed in the energy, and it's like there was not as many windfalls coming through the cards. And today, the word windfall is coming through the cards again. Somebody's getting a windfall. A windfall of what, Melinda? Cash money, baby. A windfall of cash money, baby. Money on the way. And we talked about grants when we looked at the gorilla card and the letter G came through. Somebody needs to go ahead and either apply for that grant or no, you got that grant. It's coming your way. And by the utilization of that grant money, it's going to bring you to more big pay. And the bottom of the major arcana deck today is the Chariot, overcoming obstacles, moving forward, being catapulted forward, quick movement, decisive energy, where you decide which way you're going, make a decision. The decision that was made brings in the Wheel of Fortune ending. So in a lower vibration, some of the people in your world are experiencing this, and where life is pushing them into change. Literally, life is pushing people into change. And the people that don't want to go with this energy, that don't want to work with this energy, they can be being forced, feeling like they're forced. Somebody has out there, I'm sure it's happened all over the place, right? Somebody had a car crash. That car crash is a wake-up call. Now, is that a literal car crash or is that a figurative car crash? Because in this channel, the vehicle that you drive is a representation of your vessel. And when it's upgraded, honey, this is upgraded. And when it's not taken care of, it tends to be that this is not taken care of as well. There is balance that is being exacted. And that's one of the things the universe is always, we live on a planet where balance is automatically coming in. We talked about you being the anchors for love, peace, and happiness. We talked about some of you who are in a higher frequency and vibration, who are having these emotional sensations, and they're coming through because as you vibrate so high and this energy is seeking balance, the lower vibrations are balancing themselves by your counteracting through the higher vibration. And the cool part is it's not like 1-for-1 with this. It's not 1-to-1 ratio with this. It's like 1 to 2,000 at the minimum. So it's interesting when you have that day where you are feeling like the duck and the water is all around you and you're in the middle of the water and you're letting it roll off your back. Oh, wow. Below the duck, I just happened to witness and see there was the water card. Below that is the quilt. You're blessed, safe, and protected in this. Wow. And below that is the 9 gorillas. So we're going to stop going below the deck there because it's like, yes, not only are you physically, spiritually focused and determined in doing it, but the spirit aspect is there. The ancestors are there in support. All your energy is aligned in this direction, and you're blessed, safe, and protected as you're moving safely through these emotional waters, maintaining your happiness, because experience has taught you how important it is to keep your vibe up. And sometimes these emotions feel external to you, and they are, because you've learned to ask the question, is this mine? When you feel heavy emotion, you ask the question, is this mine? And 90 to 99% of the time you hear no. And so you say, okay, well, bless it and let it go. Because you've learned that you, being a psychic empath, if you're tuned to this channel, you have a inkling, or at least a suspicion, if not a full-on conscious awareness in the frontal lobe, that you are psychic. You are an empath. You are intuitive. You are connected to all that is. You are connected to the world. You just happen to say the right thing, be in the right place. You just know shit. How do you know that? Well, I just know. So because of that awareness and that heightened focus on that energy, plus the fact that you're into the self-evolution work, the work of self-awareness and empowerment, that means that you have this capacity, willingness, and ability. And that's part of why you're here right now, is to help counteract these energies of what? The confusion, the fear, the chaos that sits in those who are unaware, who are still asleep. because it's the time of the grand awakening. It had to start somewhere. This consciousness had to come in through somewhere. Congratulations. You're on the leading edge of thought. You're on the leading edge of creation. You are on the leading edge of this manifestation, and you help bring this in. Now let's go ahead and say, before we move forward, we thank all of you who donate to the channel in every way. And for those who are offering their $5 or more donation to the channel today, in reciprocation, the readings that we're offering today will be from the Sacred Traveler Oracle cards. We will also be going live again right after this complete session to do a pick a card for others of you who, for whatever reason, are not ready to donate or are not able to donate but still want some more. So there'll be 3 decks that we'll be using on the next segment, and those will be the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck. It will be the Master Tarot deck from Astrology Answers, and the Tarot of the Druids. I chose all the mini decks. They're all very well used. Okay. So let's get into the experience that wants to come through today, where our attention is going back to Gianna Taylor. You're gonna love me because I want to spend my nights with you, my life with you. And please wait up for me till whenever I get home. Gives me the energy of like, you may be arriving home within your authentic energy sooner than the one you're waiting up for or asking. Yes. Or maybe they're asking you there. So these energies are interchangeable. You decide which side is you. I'm going to speak to you as the top row and the other party as the bottom row. But if the shoes flip and it fits, strap it on and run with it. If none of it fits, leave it here because it ain't your size. Okay. Here we go. You are showing up in the past energy in this situation with the 8 of Wands in reverse. A non-communication. I don't want to hear it. 8 of Wands. Also an energy of not moving, not happening, is not going nowhere. It's just not. It's just not. There's a lot of not energy in this where it's like, no, not. Now, why is this happening here? So we changed our lipstick. We had on this gray lipstick. I could not stand it. I took the picture for the thumbnail. I could not stand, but it's gray. I don't know if you can see it on the glass. I was like, I don't like this dark ass color on my lips. I got to take this off. It was inspired that I put it on. So it's like in the gray on the lips, the speaking was coming through. I'm like, why do we have to do that? There's a reason why. Everything happens for a reason. Nothing happens on accident. And more I'm hearing you're going to begin to read your world. Oh, and that's what another thing I'm getting here. You were getting a lot of messages from spirit, a lot of divine communications. There were a lot of signs and synchronicities right in front of you, but the clarity was not coming through in the past. Now, the common situation between you, we have the Queen, and this is the past still, Queen of Swords in reverse. There were no boundaries, ineffective communication. Somebody was just not communicating. This was harsh words being spoken, using the sword to cut a motherfucker up. I'm just saying, like, not trying to be nice, cruelty, harshness, closed off. I'm bitter. I'm cold. I'm hurt. Somebody who couldn't get over their past. Somebody who was sitting in an energy of pain and making it last by continuing to dwell upon pain. And this person really looking to their past with the card sitting in reverse. It's like they were looking at the past. The change was right in front of them, but they would not upright themselves so they could look to the future. So there was an energy that was common between you of looking to the past pains, taking your communications and your ideas based off of the past. Let's see the past energy for the other party, or the Ace of Wands. So somebody was in the past. Interesting. They were looking to the past to get their power out of it. So now you both come up with wands. You had the 8 of Wands in reverse on your side. On their side, they had the Ace of Wands. So there's also this energy of giving up your power. So this is where, like, okay, well, I'm going to go off and be by myself. And so Here you are. They took their power back. They went off by themselves to go do what they need to do. And instead of you likewise taking your power back and do what you need to do to console yourself, to heal yourself, to deal with yourself, instead you was giving your power away. You weren't getting the message from spirit like, okay, they need to go do them. They made the power move. Now you make your power move. Instead you were sitting there. You might have been boo-hooing. You could have been blowing somebody's phone up. You could have been acting a fool, sitting there in your head. Either way, the higher perspective was not getting through. Now, in the present energy, you are showing up with the Judgment in reverse. So somebody here is not getting the call. Somebody's saying, I'm not hearing from you. I'm not hearing from you. Somebody is like, your life has shown you in so many ways. You've had all these signs and signals of, this is a bad idea. But you're still not paying attention to spirit. Now, there's also the energy here where somebody else is watching. It's like, okay, you gave this a second chance. The message finally came through and you're giving it another chance. It's like, I'm going to try it again. Try again. I'm going to try it again. And this time I'll do it differently. So instead of doing the same thing as I did last time, I'm going to try it differently this time. The common energy, the situation is a Four of Swords in reverse. So there's been a healing going on. There seems to be a lot of reversals here today. There's been a common, which is telling me that spirit is highly at play today. That's why there's a lot of reversals showing up so far. In the right now, it's time for action. A lot of healing has already happened. This Four of Swords, the duality that's given me is complete. It is complete. It's already done. Not it needs to be done in the present, but it's already been done. So a lot of healing work has been done. Because why? Because maybe because you gave it a second chance, because you heard the call, because finally you started to see what spirit said. Let's see how the other party is showing up in the present. There's a bonus card. So let's see. We've got to take the first card off the top when the bonus card shows up. So let me dig on the deck. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Why is the Six of Pentacles in reverse? Okay. So this is saying that where you have given the second chance, you tried again. This is the other party being a spiritual beneficiary of this energy, this blessing, because there's a beneficiary and there's a benefactor with the Six of Pentacles. One has more, one has less. One gives more to the other. So there is this energy of the other party in the current receiving a spiritual blessing, receiving a blessing. So that blessing is the lessons, it's the healing that's coming in. This is also giving me the energy of when you do the healing and you give to the other party. So this, remember, this doesn't have to be a romantic situation. Somebody is coming through with a family situation. You know, this is family or a friendship. Either way, because now there is action being taken, then there is a healing going on. I also get the energy of both parties, whether you know it or not, there's a lot of sleep going on. Like where it was a lot of sleepless nights before, now it's like over exhaustion and I just need to rest. And the reason why is because it's time to let these changes sink in, let them sink in. Somebody's feeling sickened. They're feeling sick to their stomach. They're feeling queasy. They're feeling headaches. They're feeling some kind of, oh God, maybe I'm sick. No, you're not sick. It's this healing that needs to ground in you. And so as the DNA changes and the spirit changes, it has a physical side effect. So let's see the hidden blessing for your part. On Three of Pentacles in reverse. Spiritual mastery is the change in this. And anywhere where you are giving a second chance, whatever the meddlesome party was, yeah, that energy is just completely overturned now. That meddlesome party don't have no more ground. They can't stand. They can't be found. The hidden blessing in the common energy is the King of Cups coming up in reverse. This is emotional mastery that has been already attained, that you two have accomplished it. So this is like a completion. The hidden blessing is complete in this, where you have mastered up. You have your emotional mastery is up. Their emotional mastery is up. They took their power out of the past. Let's see how the other party's showing up in the hidden blessing. Oh, the Ten of Pentacles. Their hidden blessing is this family. I hear they always wanted this family. Okay. So this is community. This is family. This is physically whole and complete. This is the end of a cycle. This is the end of a cycle. Somebody is choosing to take their power back from a career field. Somebody is dealing with a person who's taking their power back and moving out of a career field. They decided to quit, giving their energy to this job, this industry that is just draining. They don't like the motives. They don't like the foundation. They don't like the purpose. They don't like the business goals. It's not aligned with where they really want to be in life or what they want to contribute their energy to. So they're taking back their energy and closing it down. Somebody is going to stop working for outside industry or business, and they are moving more into family-based business or making the family more of a central point. And that is the hidden blessing in this. And I hear that all this has happened within COVID. So let's see. The challenge on your side is the High Priestess in reverse. All your cards are coming up reverse, and they're showing me that this is because spirit comes to play a lot. So your challenge is to continue to follow your intuition. You've been following your intuition. It's gotten you this far. You've attained a certain level of mastery. You learned where to give a chance, where to take and apply the messages that you heard. You learned how to speak out to the universe, because what you put out comes back to you. So your big challenge is to continue to follow your intuition moving forward, because your spirit is speaking very strongly. Also, for some, there is a challenge about some awareness that you have, that for whatever reason you're being asked to hold it back for right now, that it's yours. You're not to give it freely, it's to hold back for a little while. So this is, for some of you, I'm feeling like, about the spiritual mastery, the laws of the universe that it's like whoever you're dealing with, they're not ready to hear all of that right now. They're not in a place where they're aligned to that. It might be too much. And so they're showing me where this channel has said so many times, like if I told somebody else everything that I knew, their head would explode, or they would want to put me in a straitjacket, one of the two, because it's too much. Everybody is not ready for all this yet in the physical 3D. Now let's see what is the common energy in the challenge. Is the Hierophant in reverse. Commitment to spiritual and higher aspects. So the challenge is, are you able and willing to commit to the spiritual authority? Are you going to remain committed to putting your spiritual needs first? That's a challenge for both of you in this. The other party is showing up in the challenge with the Tower, letting things fall in place, letting things come together. This person wants to force things a lot. Now that they found their power, they want to put that power into work. So this person may have started something in there, like a project, or they started making something, or they started building something, or they started doing something, and they're trying to force it, but too much force creates resistance. So it's like letting it all fall together is the energy. The environment that you have for yourself is, we have the Nine of Swords upright. So you're in an environment where, this reminds me of what we were channeling through in the beginning. A lot of people are dealing with insomnia and sleepless nights and worries, but also there's a lot of prayers going out there. And what I'm hearing for you is your dreams coming true is the answer to many people's prayers. So this is why you need to stick with the in your challenge, keeping some information to yourself. And this is about some of your plans for now, because when you come out and you reveal those plans, then it's going to be the perfect timing. But right now it's not it. And it's like you have this feeling. It's like, well, I kind of want to tell him, but I think I'm better. Yeah, don't. Yeah, don't. Just let it be for yourself. I feel like there's going to be some adjustments and some refinements to the plans that you have. What kind of plans are these? These are plans to purchase, to build, or to teach. Okay, so that's what I'm hearing there. Let's see, what is the environment for the common energy between you two is the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands here is saying restrictions are being eased. Oh, okay. And so I feel like this is good. This is why a lot of people are worried. They're in that state of mind, right? Because there's a lot of restrictions with this whole COVID energy, but the restrictions are going to be eased. In other words, a lot of why is the word sanctions coming up? Maybe they're whatever industry or business or field you're getting ready to move into. There's sanctions. I don't even know fully what that term means, but I know it has something to do with legalities and restrictions, restrictive energies. Some sort of sanctions are being lifted, and I do feel like this is big scale stuff that we're talking about, and somehow it's going to affect humanity. And it's also going to affect your goals in the common energy between this situation, however that is. So this is like, say you have a partner who has been feeling restricted because of a past record or because of an experience or because what they want to do, you need certain licenses or requirements. And maybe they're going to change those dynamics to where those won't be a factor anymore. Okay. Let's see what's going on with the other party in the environment. The 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so we have the other party is in their environment. They're around a lot of people who feel they're with a lot of people who are on unemployment. They're with a lot of people. So in their environment, what they're observing, whether they're with the people, whether they actually know these people, but what their environment that they're giving their attention to is people on unemployment, people who don't have enough, people who aren't able to take care of themselves, people who are very needy. This could be just one person that's in their environment who is very needy upon them. And that is something that they have to deal through because that's giving them focus upon it. Now, at the same time, there's a mirroring going on in the environment. So where one gets into, where you might get into the state of worry and prayer or worry and anxiety, then it reflects back in your partner feeling inadequate is what I'm getting for, or this other party, whether this is a partner or whoever this is in your environment. So there's somebody is dealing with, like, maybe these aren't, okay, so this isn't even each other. This could be the other. There's somebody in your world that is worried, anxious, insomnia, right? And in the other person's world, there's a person whose energy both of these are energies that are influencing the mentality of you and whoever this person we're dealing with. And the other person is dealing with somebody who is feeling a lack of ability to prosper in their world, feeling not enough, feeling broke, feeling impoverished, feeling again, it's just coming through a lack of independence, feeling needy. Somebody's feeling needy. Okay, so these, now this is saying that where that's true, like say you have somebody who is insomniac, worried, got a lot of stress on there, and the person you're dealing with got this person on their side that's all worrisome about finances. They feel like they need help and all that stuff. Again, easing restrictions. So I feel like these are outside energies, environments that you're dealing with that have affected, like, say, your ability to be together, to have time together, to do the things that you want to do as whatever your connection is, whether that's a couple or a family or whatever. So these environmental influences are easing those restrictive energies. It's like they're softening, they're going away, they're dissipating. That stuff is being removed. Those obstacles are being removed. With both of these being 9s, that's something about to happen right now. That's something it's like, bam, it's done type energy, because the 9 is at the end of the cycle. Like everything is lined up. Now it's only thing left is to pop this bubble. You know what I'm saying? So let's look at the advice now. I talked really about the environment for a long time. I really hope you got that, because it's coming through very clearly. But to put it into words, we're hoping that you received that. Okay, even if it's meant for you, and we know you received it. Okay, if it was a little confusing, don't worry about it. Advice on your part. The Emperor. And I hear take charge. Set the boundaries, delegate. You remember that you are the boss. You're the boss. You paid the cost to be the boss. You will not be the one to take a loss. You've already paid all your costs. You've paid all your dues. You're the boss. It's time for you to delegate and decide and take control over your life. This is what I will do. This is what I will not do. I understand that you're feeling worrisome. I understand that you have anxiety. I understand that there's some things on your mind, but guess what? This is what I'm willing to do. This is all I'm willing to give. This is it. The rest of it, you're going to have to figure out your own shit. And I feel like this is to the other person in your environment. The common energy between the two of you and advice is the Page of Wands. Okay. You don't need to go outside of where you are to get what you want. It's a shift in how you're doing things. And I feel like a lot of that has to do with the taking back the power and the delegation of duties and responsibilities. It's like, I've been handling your duties. I've been handling your responsibilities. I ain't doing that no more. This is what I'm willing to give. Take it or leave it. Take it or leave. How's that? This is what I'm willing to give to the situation. This is what I'm willing to do. Either you can accept that or you can leave too. How's that? Emperor energy. The boss. So the boss. So the boss. Advice for the other party that you're dealing with is the Hermit. Ooh-wee. I feel like as you, because remember when we're talking about in their environment, the person you're dealing with has somebody who's very codependent on them. This could be a mother, a brother, a cousin, a friend, whoever this is. This person needs a lot of shit. They always need help. They need money. They need assistance. I need you. 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 And the advice for the other person is to let them be by themselves. They need to learn some self-sufficiency. Leave them alone. Leave them to handle their own business. Leave them in solitary. Leave them in solitude. Leave them in isolation until they decide to come out. They got to come out. They got to handle it. They got to face their shit. They got to find their independence. They're not going to do it if this person you're dealing with continues to provide. So which side do you fall on? Let's look at some possible outcomes here. Most likely outcomes with this current energy. Of course, as you take and run with the energies and maybe you allow it to influence yourself and there's some advice you follow, most likely outcome here for your side is the Empress. Love this in your place. I mean, on your place, you have the Empress and the Emperor both. Okay? Bomb energy. Can we say bomb energy? Because you got the divine energy flowing all through you, the boss of the boss of the boss. You, the Emperor and the Empress. So the Empress is about harvest. She's about fertility. She's about abundance. She's about growth. She is love. Okay. And I feel in the outcome for you, what's happened is you have in your line, interestingly enough, I'm being very drawn to the fact that in your line, you have the High Priestess, the Emperor, and the Empress. Those are 3 cards in order about learning to follow your intuition and creating intuitively, in other words, being loving, applying the intuitive information you have in the moves that you're making in your physical world. And then with the Emperor in there, it's like taking that physical move and bossing up with it. There's a complete boss up energy all over your cards. The common energy between you and the person you're thinking of dealing with is the 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords, 7 is about spiritual completion, and Swords is all about thoughts, ideas, and communication. So the common energy between both of you, I feel like it has to do with divine inspired ideas. But I'm not going to lie, I did not feel good when that 7 of Swords came up. I feel like anywhere where there's some secrets in between you, there is something that's going to come out that will highlight any type of deception, secrets, or anything like that. Let's see the possible outcome for the other party. The Knight of Cups. Okay. What I'm getting is you are so self-sufficient, self-contained. It's like there's such a wholeness coming through for you, and that is drawing from this other person some, they could be feeling some insecurities, but it's like because of, remember I talk about all the time, the Ace of Cups is where you love and you overflow in love and you just so self emotionally sufficient, like you ain't looking at nobody else, and then bam, that attracts love from outside. That's exactly what I see happening in these cards. As a matter of fact, anywhere where somebody you're dealing with has been dealing with a family, a codependent family member, a family member who is very needy, they gonna leave that person on their own, and they finna redirect all that attention over your way. The bottom of the deck we have is the Strength card. And this is about control issues. So what I see is somebody is breaking control issues from a family situation. They're stopping. And I feel, a long time ago already, because it's in your past energy, recent to long time ago, this person started taking their independence back when they took that Ace of Wands and their first card out on the recent past energy. And then with the Six of Pentacles in reverse in their current energy, it's like they're no longer feeding the situation. But they were feeding this situation because they were looking for that family environment over here, but they just kept not getting it because this person was very selfish, very greedy, whoever is in their environment. But their hidden blessing is, hey, guess what? There's a whole family over here. Over here, I found everything that I want, everything that I need. So let's see. If you're dealing with a Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, what can you expect from the other party that you are dealing with? The Page of Cups. You can expect this person to talk to you about how much they love you, how much they appreciate you. You could also expect some apologies wherever they're necessary to move forward. You could expect this person to be more decisive about what they want. You could expect this person to tell you more about what they're appreciative of and what they want from this situation involving you. If you're dealing with a King of Cups, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces masculine energy, then what you can expect from them is the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So this is somebody who is dealing with their codependent issues. So you can expect this person to begin to and the way it just came through, either they gonna deal with their codependent issues or that shit is gonna get worse. So it's like they're going one extreme or the other. I guess the energy is up in the air for this person. They're either going to get worse, more needy, more codependent, or they could possibly abandon. They could possibly abandon. Doesn't mean that they will have dealt with their codependency issues. It just means that they'll feel hopeless about this person or you, whoever side this is in. Okay. Somebody is either abandoning codependent issues or their codependent issues will cause them to abandon the situation. If you're dealing with a Virgo in specific, what you can expect from them, 10 of Wands in reverse. This person is ready to drop all them burdens, all them worries, and let that mess go. So that's what you can expect. It's like you're on the verge with these nines in the environment. It's like they're going to be pushed to a point where they can't continue to carry all this weight. Okay. If you're dealing with the Hierophant, which is a Taurian energy, then the Five of Cups. You can expect some emotional release, emotional changes going on with this person. You could expect this person to be looking back at the past, to take their power out of it. I'm hearing this person is still reviewing what has been lost. They're looking at the spilled cups. So maybe this person is still in the place of emotional processing. Let's see if you're dealing with another Virgo energy, somebody else, there's a different Virgo energy coming through here. What you can expect is the Five of Wands. This person is competitive. They're battle ready. This person is fight or flight energy. You could expect some of that. Why? I mean, it makes sense because you're sitting in the energy of the Emperor and the Empress. Hello. You're sitting. There's also the advice for you. If you're the one sitting in this Emperor, Empress energy, just soften a little bit. Soften your energy just a little bit. Okay. what you can expect if you're dealing with a Knight of Cups, which is a younger than you, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces energy. Then the 10 of Cups is in reverse. So what you can expect from this person is they don't know how to be happy with another person. They've never had a situation in which they're able to reciprocate happiness and receive it. They don't know what a happy family environment looks like. So you could expect them to behave in that fashion. What you could expect if you're dealing with the Aries energy is the 3 of Wands in reverse. This is your ships coming in. Your ships were out to port and now they have docked up and it's unloading time, baby. They are unloading all your crates off the ship. If you are dealing with a Taurian or Libran energy, Taurus Libra for the Empress card, then you could expect the Queen of Cups. You could expect that this person is going to be open to receiving love. This person is very intuitive. This person is going to be very loving and nurturing and considerate and kind. And this person is going to be able to tell you things about yourself that you may not always want to hear. Okay. So this is our general message for today. Let's go ahead and get into your personal mini readings using the Sacred Traveler Oracle cards. Let me just make some room here. All those cards was all over the table. Thank you for giving this video a thumbs up, commenting, and sharing it. All that stuff tells YouTube, hey, we really value this content. Let more people see it too. I want to say hello to Bone Shaker, Jolene, Wanda, and Lee. So thankful and grateful that you're all here with me. Jolene, I got you. So Jolene, thank you for your donation. So thankful and grateful. And thank you, Wanda, for your donation. Wanda, I got your donation too. All right, so we have Wanda and Jolene today for personal mini readings. All right. And this deck is from Denise Linn. I really liked the mandala on the back of it. That's part of why I bought it. I liked it. I liked that it's got that violet color on it. All right. So, Loser Scott. Wanda's donation came through first, so you'll be first on the list. What is the perfect message for Wanda, Loser Scott? Calling in her angels, her ancestors, her guides, for her highest, lightest, and brightest good, Loser Scott. What's a perfect message for Wanda today? What do Wanda need to know right here on this show? Thank you, thank you, thank you, Loser Scott. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Wanda's message today. All right, Wanda, you got 2 cards coming out, and I'm being told to keep them both. We're going to go to the bottom of the deck first. Answering the call, the time is now. You've walked into a new world, Wanda. It's saying, look, you went out for an adventure, and look at that deer back there. That is a sign for you, isn't it? It reminds me of the artwork that you created. Vanessa, you'll be added onto the list. Thank you. Answering the call, the time is now. And so it's saying, you know, you've recently stepped through a doorway. Let's see what cards came out for you. The top card that came out for you is Gates of Triumph. Again, success expands in your life. Look, as you've walked through that doorway, again, there's the doorway, the same doorway. Look at that. Success expands in your life. Gates of Triumph. You've gone through a triumphant portal. You've walked into a triumphant period. The sun is rising on the horizon. When you left, it looked very much like sunset to me. But you've now this is coming up. The sun is rising. I feel that you're on the other side of the gate. Because see here, all the trees were on the outside of the gate. Yeah. I feel like the sun is arise. And let's see, what is the other card that came out for you? Staying focused. Hold the course. Yes, ma'am. You are moving in the right direction. Keep on with your focus. Eyes on the prize. I have it now. I have it now. I have it now. It's mine. I have it now. I love it. This is a beautiful energy for you, Wanda. I'm trusting and believing that message serves you well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now we have Jolene on the list for today. Let's just go. What is the perfect message for Jolene at this time? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Calling in Jolene's angels, ancestors, and guides for her highest, lightest, and brightest good for her overall love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness. What's a perfect message for Jolene at this time? What do you want to say to her? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jolene, Jolene, Jolene. Okay, girls, like the whole deck want to just fall out for you. All right. Oh, okay. Jolene, you had one card flip out and flip over. But first, I'm going to take the bottom of the deck for you. Finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. Look at that. Finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. This is saying to me, Jolene, that you've been in this place where like you're finally feeling a safety. You're finally feeling blessed. You're finally feeling protected. You're finally feeling this wholeness from within, that you're finding your safe space. You're realizing, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. The first card that came out for you is Valiant Courage. Take action with passion. This is saying, as you move forward, take that feeling of sanctuary, knowing that it goes everywhere you go. You cannot run from it. So act confidently. When you make a choice, move forward confidently, knowing that that sanctuary is not a physical place. It's within. It's an energy that is embodied, and it goes ahead of you and behind you and all around you. It's not like a little spot right here in the center of your heart. No, honey. As a matter of fact, you're not even that small. Like you're bigger than your physical body. Whoa. Now, move forward confidently. We're going to take the second card and just follow the format of what came out for Wanda. So I'll take the next card off the top for you. Embracing enthusiasm. Shout to the heavens with happiness. Love it. Look at all the, and it's saying, look at all the transformation you made. Look at how far you've come. They're asking you to give a lot of praise and gratitude for all the accomplishments that you've had, and look at the world around you with a sense of wonder and begin to read the world around you. Because I'm hearing this is something we used to channel a lot that has not come through these lips for a long time. But in any given moment in time, you should be able to stop and find 3 blessings. And we advise a technique to ones who are shifting their energy, and they're giving this to you now, which is set alarms for random times throughout the day. And you know how you could put a title on the alarm? You could put a label on it. They want you to put the alarm of where's the magic right now? Or I see my blessing, something like that, rather than alarm. So it doesn't just say alarm. Do this so that you will consciously make yourself stop from your busy, hectic, everyday life and count your blessings, at least 3. Okay? So that's what they are coming through for with you. I trust and believe that this is a perfect message for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Vanessa says, I feel you've already answered as always, Goddess, from the moment I came on. Yes, I love the way this works. But still, we're going to do your reading right now, okay? So for Vanessa, Love Source God, calling in Vanessa's angels, ancestors, and guides to channel through the perfect message for Vanessa at this time. Let's just go, what does Vanessa need to hear for her highest, lightest, and brightest good, for her overall love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness? Thank you, Let's God. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's a perfect message for Vanessa at this time? You're welcome, Jolene. Jolene, I'm about to make you a moderator too. You're going to be a boss on the channel. All right. So what I'm getting for you is the bottom of the deck. First light, beginning a new cycle. And we have a bird with little eggs up in the tree. Okay. We have the full sun shining brighter, brighter, bright as can be. This is a new beginning. And winter is a time where everything is cold. So it may seem cold. It may seem cold in your world in some fashion or form. but there is new life coming through for you. Let's see what we have that came out of the deck for you. You had 2 cards, choosing your path and reaching your destination. Look at that. It's like you've chosen your path. You're about to get there, girl. I feel like I hear like by wintertime, something you have looked forward to is coming all the way through. Something that you were working for. It said all is possible with choosing your path. You believed that anything was possible. You believed it could be. And because you found that light within, you've been moving forward. And okay, cool. So this cold period where it feels like winter was because it's been a healing and a mending and a soul work that needed to happen to create the alignment between you and that big wish, that big desire, that pie in the sky. This is what I really want. Okay, you decided you wanted something. You set that manifestation. You set that intention. You burnt that candle. You wrote that affirmation. And guess what? Your life between then and when you get there has been the training ground to create within you the energetic resonance, the vibrational match to that which you decided you were going to be, do, or see. Okay? But it says, reaching your destination, your light is shining brightly. This is saying you're getting there. Your castle in the sky. You see that big bubble? Yeah, and this is showing me when I first started doing this type of energy work. I had found a meditation. I don't even remember the lady's name anymore, but she did a meditation on YouTube, and that's what she would say. Now form 3 pink bubbles, and in those pink bubbles, put the vision of what you want to manifest, and then release it to the universe. So maybe you did something like that, or maybe that's something that's going to be a technique that will help you to reach your destination, because the minute you have that desire, the minute that you choose, the energy starts flowing to that manifestation. So this is your personal message. I trust and believe that you are benefited by it, and that's the perfect message that you need right now. Thank you so much. And with all that being said and done, I'll be right back with a pick a card reading. So come back for that. And until next time, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at lphtarot.com. It's Ian. Love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. Latest.